Hey, what's up, everybody? Um, there you go. You could see my screen.
Hey, Tariq.
Hey, what's up? What's going on?
Tired as shit. I've been working all day.
I feel you. I don't sleep till like 1, 2 a.m. now.
Yeah, me either. I'm like, they have me on marketing stuff now because I work on the talent side for SiriusXM, and now Pandora has me integrated with doing like IR curation stuff for music. It's so
Okay.
complicated and tiring.
It'll be all worth it. You have a vision in mind.
Yeah,
You already know.
for sure.
Okay. Uh, so like I said, kind of some of the things that I'm expecting for SPY to do is we kind of did close below 392. I wouldn't be surprised if SPY pushed all the way back to 385, 381, just to retest this trend line, then make a move higher. So far, so good. It's been proven so many times on this trend line. So if you guys kind of expect a lot of these stocks to kind of pull back too, just be kind of prepared for that. Tesla, Tesla, Tesla. Okay, so it's time to take off this trend line. All right. All right. So what I'm seeing here on Tesla, right, is we're kind of getting an H pattern, right? As you guys could see. Um, but you could kind of play this if tomorrow, for example, it didn't stay in this area between 550 and 660 for a very long time. It was quick. The previous low that it made is kind of 650, right? And that's where buyers are kind of stepping up now. So below 650, we have room until 600. Then below 600, we have room until about 550, 542. So we could play these two type of plays. Then we have a third play when it really kind of breaks and shows really weak momentum is the break of 542. That's something we could swing because we had an aggressive bounce towards the upside here, notifying that there's a lot of buyers in this particular area. And if they give up, it's going to drop to the next level. You guys must be tired of hearing me talk about Tesla. You guys have to be. There's no way.
Not at all, because I feel like you're the Tesla master. So now we know who to go to.
All right, awesome. All right, now also Amazon's kind of showcasing the same thing. Like I said this previously, I've been waiting on this 2900 break on Amazon for a very long time. As you guys could see, the previous price action, it pushed up aggressively $150 in one day. So this range between 2900 and 2750 hasn't been tested before. It's been empty. So we're likely to see if the buyers give up at 2900, they're going to quickly drop to 2750 because that's the next level of kind of support that we see and that every other trader sees. I don't think that's me. Oh, it's Lucas. So that's what I'm kind of anticipating on Amazon. If you want to be risky, there's another H pattern, but I don't feel too comfortable and I shouldn't. I don't think. Okay. I don't feel too comfortable with Amazon spreads and I don't feel too comfortable with the range it's in. It's in a very choppy range, as you guys could see. I feel more comfortable with this type of play right here. Clear cut play, direction, volatility. That's what I'm looking for. ZM. How do you clear this chart? Okay, boom. So in anticipation for tomorrow, right? Below 300s, big psychological levels. You already know that there's going to be a lot of buyers over there, and we have room to the downside. It's been following this channel. So zoom below 300 tomorrow is going to be a nice high probability play. As you guys could see, no problem, Lucas, don't worry about it. We had an aggressive push down, and when buyers try to pick it up, it was kind of weak, right? Also forming kind of an H, and that point where it bounced at, that's where a lot of the buyers were. And if they get really weak tomorrow, we're going to get that nice directional play that everybody's looking for. So tomorrow, keep an eye out for the overall market. If it's choppy, sit on your hands. If it's not, be aggressive. Okay, Roku. Most of these stocks are doing the same thing. H patterns all around. I'm just going to skip through it. If I see a lot of H patterns on the daily, another H pattern. All right, but I'm going to talk about NEO. So I spoke about this previously, is every time it gets to between 41 and 38, there's a bunch of buyers here. You could tell by these wicks right here, this wick, and this aggressive bounce. It didn't really hold in this area. It just bounced up quickly. People thought it was a fair evaluation, right? So if we do get that drop below 38 now, I'm gonna wait on the 38 break. We have room to go down to 30. And this is a kind of a play that I like. Obviously, I want to see volume kind of curl back up. And this kind of shows me commitment. This is for all the plays. I didn't realize how many H patterns there were on the daily. Another H pattern. Apple's messy. So when Apple starts to look like this, what I do is I just draw a box right around the level, right? I'm gonna create an alert on top of the box, below the box. Whenever it decides to do something, I'll be ready for it. NVIDIA that's an aggressive bounce. A break of 500 on this time, I think we could see a nice move down, especially with the volume kind of starting to curl back up. So pay attention to this 500 level on NVIDIA tomorrow. If we do close below it, I'll start looking at some spreads. This is very interesting. Another H pattern. God damn it. All right, guys. Yo, I'm ending this right here. It's all H patterns. It doesn't matter. Just trade below the H. So I just don't want to keep repeating myself.
It's clear as day too. You see them.
Yeah, it's clear as day. There's a bunch of H patterns. Just depending on what SPY does tomorrow, guys, right? If we do get that break of the 390, that's like a big psychological level too. If we break that 390, you kind of could expect a lot of these stocks to kind of pull back with it and break below those key levels. So just pick your favorite stock, something you're very comfortable with trading. You kind of understand the personality of it, right? And if the market allows you to be aggressive, go for it. Capitalize on those moves. If the market really doesn't give, just sit on your hands. It's okay. Market has opportunities every single day. Now, I'm just going to quickly go scan through the charts. If they do have a lot of the H patterns, I'm just going to end it.
Tariq, I have one question. So, like, my bad habit in the beginning was I would jump into trades the first 5 minutes like an idiot. And I've been correcting that, and I've been getting much better at not jumping in early.
I see the results, by the way.
Thank you. And my question is, like, when, like, for tomorrow, for example, we're seeing all these H's. Would you just wait for the first half hour, sit on your hands, and watch it tank more, or would you trust your plan?
Okay. So what I would kind of do is something that everybody kind of needs to be aware of is most stocks, when they break a key level, they usually come back and retest. So Let me see. So for example, something like Roku, right? I don't like the way this chart looks. There we go. Okay. So I'm on the daily. I understand. I'm just saying, just for if we're on the 5-minute chart, you kind of see a H, right? What you're waiting for is to see how the next kind of few candles play out, right? You want to see like, all right, it's testing 320. It's not, nobody's kind of buying it above 320, coming back, goes back down, pushes up a little bit, but comes right back down even quicker, right? This is kind of a high probability, letting you know that, yo, sellers are being very aggressive above 320. And I don't think they're going to allow the price to go any lower. As it's kind of doing this, you're kind of adding one contract here, one contract here, one contract here, and maybe your full position here as it's kind of proving your trade idea. All right.
Got you. That clarifies it. Thank you.
But yeah, it's patience. I get it. Like, yo, I get rallied up. Like, yo, I just see the whole market dropping in big red candles. I'm like, yo, I'm missing out on so much money. And you're just gonna take a step back, relax, cool down, and just focus on whatever you set for your game plan. Focus on that. That's your guide.
Got you. Thank you.
Any more questions? I mean, I everything's an H pattern right now. Okay, downtrend. Let me clear the charts. Not really liking Snapchat. SQ was nice today. Called that out beautifully. CCL, Disney. Disney's too choppy for me. I wouldn't touch it. H pattern on Snow. PLTR. Another H pattern. BA I like. So BA is the only stock that I see a chance going to the upside. All right. So what I'm seeing here on the 4-hour chart, right, is there's a big daily level of 252, right? So I already know that buyers are kind of holding this stock up right around 252, kind of got supported right here. Tried a little bit here, but buyers were stronger, right? Now, what I see this as, right, is a moment of indecision. If you guys see this, we had a nice rally, strong directional move to the upside where buyers were being aggressive. Now buyers are kind of breathing. They're like, yo, we just ran 12 miles. We need to take a break a little bit. So that's what's happening here. This is the moment of indecision, right? We also spotted the sellers at the top of the trend line from the wicks, right? The top wicks. And now they're both being forced into a war within the next 2-3 days. It's gonna have a decision whether it's gonna go to the downside or going to the upside. But just from my damn, I can't even speak anymore. Just from my predictions, this is a higher probability play towards the upside. So just watch out for this play. This is a nice big high probability play found on the 4-hour. So if you're kind of looking to swing it and you kind of missed this first rally, let's see what happens on this second rally. And don't be aggressive just because I said something. Follow your plan. I told you guys something. Now, if it makes sense to you, come up with a game plan that suits your emotions. Everybody on the same page here? Say
Yeah.
aye. Aye. All right, everybody. Have a great night. Thank you for joining the webinar, and I'll see you guys tomorrow in the chat.
Thank you. Bye, Tariq. Bye, guys.